If you've ever searched for ways to make money online, you already know how overwhelming it can be. Every idea sounds promising, every thumbnail looks convincing, and everyone claims their method actually works. I've been there too, unsure what's real and what's just noise. So I decided to test it for myself. In this video, I tried 5 different online income ideas that are constantly recommended online. I gave each one real time and effort, and I'm going to be honest about what happened, what failed, what wasn't worth it, and the one idea that actually worked. Before we get into the results, if you appreciate honest experiments and realistic money content, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss future tests like this. Number 5. Print on demand. Alright, so print on demand was the first thing I tried. You know the deal. You design t-shirts, mugs, phone cases, whatever, and when someone buys it, the company prints and ships it for you. Sounds perfect, right? No inventory, no upfront costs. I spent 2 weeks creating what I thought were clever designs. I made shirts with funny quotes, motivational stuff, even some niche designs for dog lovers, because everyone loves dogs, right? Wrong. Here's the thing nobody tells you. The market is absolutely flooded. There are millions of designs out there, and unless you're a professional graphic designer or you're willing to spend serious money on ads, your stuff just sits there collecting digital dust. I made exactly 3 sales in an entire month, and my profit was like $12. $12 for hours of work. The competition is insane, and standing out is nearly impossible unless you already have a huge following or a massive advertising budget. I'm not saying it's impossible, but for someone starting from scratch with no design skills, it's brutal. Number 4. Affiliate marketing on social media. Next up was affiliate marketing, specifically on Instagram and TikTok. I'd seen so many people talking about how they make thousands just by sharing links to products. So I created accounts, started posting content about tech gadgets and lifestyle products, and dropped affiliate links everywhere. The problem? Building an audience from zero is incredibly slow. I posted consistently for 6 weeks, and I mean every single day. My videos got maybe 50 to 100 views each, and most of those were probably my mom and my friends trying to be supportive. I think I got 2 clicks on my affiliate links total, and 0 purchases. The reality is that affiliate marketing works when you already have an audience that trusts you. If you're starting from scratch, you're basically shouting into a void. Plus, the algorithms on these platforms don't really push new accounts unless your content goes viral, which is like winning the lottery. It's not that affiliate marketing doesn't work. It definitely does for some people. But if you don't have an existing audience, or you're not willing to spend months building one, it's really tough. Number 3. Online surveys and microtasks. I knew going into this that it wasn't going to make me rich, but I still wanted to test it out because so many websites advertise it as easy money or a quick way to make cash online. The hype around online surveys and microtasks is everywhere. There are countless articles, YouTube videos, and forum posts claiming that anyone can earn hundreds of dollars a week just by filling out surveys or completing tiny online jobs. I wanted to see for myself if any of that was true. So I signed up for 5 different survey platforms and a couple of microtask sites. These platforms promise small tasks like data entry, categorizing images, labeling products, or filling out questionnaires. At first glance, it seems appealing. You can work whenever you want from your couch without any real skills required. I figured that even if the pay was low, it might be a decent way to make a little extra money in my spare time. And yes, technically, I did make some money. Over 2 weeks of working a few hours here and there, I earned about $40 in total. But here's the harsh reality. That's less than $3 per hour, and sometimes much less. Some surveys would take 20 minutes to complete and pay just 50 cents. That's right, 50 cents for 20 minutes of your time. Other times, I'd spend 10 or 15 minutes answering questions, only to be disqualified at the very end because I didn't fit the demographic they were looking for. All that effort gone, absolutely wasted. The microtasks were a little better, but they weren't much more rewarding. Most of them were repetitive and mind-numbing. Things like tagging photos, sorting data, or doing small transcription jobs. The pay was slightly higher than surveys, but the work was boring, tedious, and mentally draining. After a while, it started feeling like I was trading hours of my life for pennies. The whole experience made me realize that no matter how flexible these jobs seemed, they didn't respect the value of your time at all. If someone is in an extreme situation, completely desperate and unable to do anything else, then yes, survey sites and microtask platforms are technically a way to earn some cash. But calling it a viable, sustainable way to make money online is a joke. You're not going to make a living, you're not going to save up for anything meaningful, and you're definitely not going to build any real skills or opportunities from it. In fact, in many cases, you'd literally make more money collecting aluminum cans from the street. The lesson here is simple. Your time has value, and these easy money schemes seriously undervalue it. If you're going to invest hours into earning money online, it's worth focusing on strategies that actually scale or build a skill set you can monetize, rather than wasting weeks for a handful of dollars. Number 2. Dropshipping. Dropshipping was the idea I was most excited about at the start, mainly because of all the success stories you see everywhere. You constantly hear about people running stores from their laptops and supposedly making six figures with very little effort. That hype made it sound like the perfect online business, so I decided to give it a serious try. I set up a Shopify store from scratch, found suppliers on AliExpress, and chose products I believed had strong potential, mostly trending gadgets and popular home accessories. I didn't cut corners either. I spent extra money on a professional-looking theme because I wanted the store to feel trustworthy and polished. On the surface, everything looked right. Then came the hardest part, getting people to actually visit the store. I turned to Facebook ads, thinking that was the fastest way to drive traffic. That's when reality hit. The ads burned through money incredibly fast. Over the course of about 3 weeks, I spent roughly $300 on advertising and only made around 8 sales. Once I calculated the cost of the products, shipping fees and ad spend, I realized I wasn't just breaking even, I was losing money. Customer service made things even worse. Because the products were shipping from China, delivery times were painfully long, sometimes taking 3 to 6 weeks. Customers started emailing, frustrated and angry, asking where their orders were. I spent more time apologizing and tracking packages than actually growing the business. On top of that, the profit margins were already thin, and when you add ad costs and occasional refunds into the mix, the numbers simply didn't work. Number 1. Freelance writing. And this is the point where everything finally clicked. The one approach that actually worked for me: freelance writing. I'm not talking about some overnight success or get-rich-quick scheme. What made this different was that it consistently brought in money without requiring me to spend any money up front. There was no financial risk involved, just time and effort. I started by creating simple profiles on platforms like Upwork and Fiverr. I didn't try to overcomplicate things or position myself as an expert in some narrow niche right away. Instead, I offered clear, straightforward services, blog posts, articles, and website content. In the beginning, progress was slow. During the first week, I applied to around 30 different jobs and only heard back from about 3. That part can be discouraging, but it's normal, especially when you're just starting out with no reviews. Once I landed my first client and delivered solid work on time, momentum started to build. That first positive experience made a big difference. I initially charged $25 for a 500-word article. It wasn't an amazing rate, but it was fair for a beginner, and more importantly, it was consistent. Within a month, I had built relationships with 4 regular clients. I was earning roughly $600 per month, while working about 15 to 20 hours a week, which felt like a real win at that stage. After testing all 5 ideas, one thing became very clear: not every online income method deserves your time. Some sound good on paper, some look great on social media, but only one truly made sense once I tried it myself. I'm curious, which idea did you expect to work, and which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments, because real conversations like that help everyone make better choices. If this video saved you time or helped you think more clearly about online income, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's also trying to figure things out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.